Alright, thank you for coming to my Tri-State Tennis Tips. Today I have two tips for you. One is fashion and one is fashionable tennis playing, okay? Fashion. I never gave a fashion tip before. Maybe you don't like this tip, but I cut the sleeve off my white t-shirt and used one of the sleeves for a Roger Federer headband. Look at that, Roger Federer. You gotta get that hair thing going that Federer does. I can only play like him. So the second tip is based on that series I'm doing on Tim Galloway's The Mental Game of Tennis, or The Inner Game of Tennis. So the tips I've given so far were about player A and player B, and player B constantly giving noise in your head to player A. It's like someone trying to tell you what to do while you're playing. It's almost like having a bad doubles partner, constantly in your head, constantly telling you what to do. And that could be your worst enemy sometimes, and sometimes it's you're your own worst enemy, and then you have your partner doing it too. Okay, so that's what I call doubles troubles. So what do you do to avoid that voice? Okay, so we talked about the bounce, hit. You really listen to the ball. Bounce, hit. I mean, it could be a million fans in the audience. All you're hearing is ball, bounce, hit. If you can't hear that ball, then you're not listening for the right things. Okay. So that brings you in the moment, and it's like a life lesson too. You should be in the moment, and that's one of the things I like about Tim Galloway's book, the Inner Game of Tennis, is it really talks about life lessons, you know, how to enjoy life. Like, for example, I just drove by this spot. I could have not made this video, but I wanted to feel like, you know what, I'm here, and I really don't regret getting out of my car and filming this, because it's such a gorgeous day. I'm trying to enjoy the moment. And you need to do that in tennis too. Enjoy the moment. Get your voice out your head, whatever it is that's keeping you from enjoying it, or get a better voice in your head. So today's tip is actually get rid of all voices and start seeing pictures. Okay, remember you've said to somebody, I never forget a face. Well, you don't forget faces, but you do forget names. So words in that sense are kind of overrated. You don't need words in your head. You need visions. You need, I had a dream. I see a vision of something. They're very powerful. So you need to see a vision of yourself correctly hitting the ball. All right, I'm about to stop this post, but the vision I'm talking about sometimes is, I'm going to use another sport for an example. A diver is about to do a full 3.5 twist, tuck, curl, spread. I don't even know what the terms are for diving, but you can actually look at the guy before he's diving, and that's what he's looking at. He's looking at that perfect form, that perfect leap off the board, that perfect tuck, that perfect twist, that perfect spin, and bam, no splash in the water. You just hit that water like, you know, you carving through butter. And that's the same way you need to see yourself hitting the ball consistently, perfectly. Okay, and don't judge it. Don't judge your strokes. Just, you know, because that's not, then once you start judging your shots, then you're in trouble. Appreciate your shots, maybe. One thing that Roger Federer does is that he doesn't, not only does he not criticize himself for hitting a bad shot, but he doesn't praise himself for hitting a good shot. Okay, you can see sometimes you look at his face and it's like you don't even know what he just did, because he's not reacting to it. He's in the moment. He's listening to himself. He's watching things. He's not judging. All right. Have a great day. Thank you for visiting my tennis page. If you like this tip, please like, and hope to see you again.